welcome to the Blackout Tips podcast. I'm your host, Rod, joined as always by my co-host,
Karen.
And we are live on a Saturday morning, ready to do some podcasting. This is a feedback show. So this is all the stuff that y'all said back to us. We fed y'all. Now y'all back. See what I'm saying? Feedback. That's what that means. And we're going to respond to you. The ways to submit feedback are all in the show notes. So wherever you're listening to this podcast right now, you can find it everywhere. Wherever you're listening to it, look in the show notes. Email address, voicemail line, everything right there. Website. It's all right there. The official weapon of the show is
Folding chair.
And the unofficial sport,
Bullet ball.
And bullet ball, extreme. As always, we like to first shout out the people who gave us some money because they were very nice, okay? They said, I go into the blackouttips.com, looking on the right-hand side. Oh, what's that over here? I can donate to y'all. I could just give y'all something for being y'all. I ain't even getting nothing back. I'm going to have to do that. And what we say is I'm going to have to shout you out. So let's do it.
May I have your attention? You are now listening to Charlotte's own Rod and Karen. We welcome the good folks who tithe to the Black Guy Who Tips.
New rubles, new hooboo. Tiffany B.
That's hilarious.
YRD Design, Palmetto Stone Magic, Kyle K, Jasmine J, James C, David C, Dr. Professor Bambi, Jason F, Kimberly the Falcons Diva, and lastly, Christoph R. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Now we asked the $1 million question every week. Did we get any 5-star reviews or did you get some commercials just now?
I don't know.
It's an answer only future me knows.
Right. I don't know.
No commercials because we did get some more 5-star reviews.
Y'all been on the past few weeks.
Come
Y'all
on.
are like, y'all. The freeloads like, no more commercials.
Y'all came together.
They was like, I might not have the 5 or the 15, but what I don't want is them commercials.
5 days ago is the earliest one. This show is still dope. This is from Colts fan. Rod and Karen are the two cousins you always want to chop it up with at any family gathering. Funny, insightful, pragmatic, and real. Found you all during the height of the pandemic. I can honestly say you both saved my sanity. Keep on going on. Muscle emojis, hands up emojis, heart emojis. And that's the newest review. The old one said, it's been a minute since I updated my 5-star review. If I could rate you higher, I would. I'm excited that I have turned some folks at work onto, and more importantly, my 25-year-old daughter is a huge fan. Keep doing the damn thing.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Thank you.
Hey, daughter.
Disco Angelo. That sounds like a boxer in Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Yes.
Like
Who
a
you
hard
playing today? A ball come down,
Right.
and start glowing. You be like, oh damn, it's Disco Angelo shit.
It's like a horrible Italian stereotype. It look like John Travolta in Grease or something. Well, didn't he do disco? Some type of disco movie. It looked like John Travolta in that disco movie.
I can't remember the name of it,
Yeah.
but I know exactly the movie you talking about. He was fit as shit in that movie.
Yeah, that's what it would look like. You'd be like, you fighting him?
Thank you, Saturday Night Fever. Thank you, baby.
Right. You fighting him after you fight Bald Bull.
Yeah, you do. And guess what? He ain't gonna be no easy win. He gonna take the disco ball down and bop you upside the head with some bullshit. And you be like, damn, I didn't know you could do that.
Right. You could tell he gonna punch you and you got to duck when he does a line of cocaine.
right on the floor. What?
Great show, says Disco Angelo. I enjoyed the conversation that y'all had with Chris. As always, it's a great listen whenever he's on. Agreed. We love Chris.
We do.
Salt of the earth, good people. Album coming out next week. Check it out. Oh my God, I'm so high, guys. I did a piece of chocolate this morning.
I did not know that, sir.
I just realized it. Always 5 stars. Peach apple cider. Had to jump in and update my first review from 6 years ago. 5 stars then, 5 stars now, 5 stars forever.
Come on through it, updates.
You know what? 5 stars forever. Put it on a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
This show is a bright light in these dark times. Thank you, Rod and Karen, for everything you do.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Now, how am I going to read the rest of these?
I have no idea.
Oh, my God. This is going to be a tough show.
You the one who was like, let's do it when we get back home.
The edible hadn't kicked in yet, I guess. Whew. Drink some water.
You never know if you need anything.
You to read these comments.
No, sir. I'm so sorry. I will not.
Oh, my God. I'm on my own. All right.
You are, baby.
Let's see. 3222. Karen saving lives. 8 comments. The first is from
Apia.
How'd you know? I was thinking now about things I like better in the U.S. than at home, or what I think is better. I came up with some stuff. We love stuff. Built-in closets. We don't really have them. What do y'all just have dressers?
What?
If you don't have walk-in closets?
They got closets, but it might not, because here in America, we have like larger closets where you can just walk in and it's almost its own
shallow
room.
closets.
Yes, they like a standard,
like a coat closet.
Yes.
Damn.
Yeah. Versus some people have like them closets you walk in and this is on separate zip code.
Right. The national parks were pretty great. Our canyons are way smaller. I never been to the canyons. Or the national parks. Also, I enjoyed some fast food we don't really have here. Oh, girl, we got the portions and the calories. It's probably illegal.
Some of our shit is illegal in other countries. Like, it's some foods that we love, and they was like, them shits is banned. Them shits is not food.
Yeah. In Europe, they like, this is a crime.
Right? They was like, yeah. They looking at us like, y'all eat this?
They're like, this Big Mac is half not edible.
Right. Our ants walk right past it. No, thank you.
There are 12 types of poison in these Cheetos.
Right. We will not serve these to our people.
In some culture, your podcast is pretty great, for example. Otherwise, you could also say lower income tax. But this is just a trick. For most people, it's worse. Because, for example, child care and medical bills are higher, and other taxes are higher in America, like property taxes. Yeah, I like how you said, let me name 3 nice things. And then you just negged us at the end. That's the opposite of a compliment sandwich. While lots of things are bad, the ozone layer is healing, Karen, for real. Pretty sure you will not want to believe it, but it's true. Check it out because it's good news. We never hear about it. Why are you so sure Karen wouldn't want to believe the ozone layer is healing? What did Karen, what did you say to make her believe? You would be like, I doubt it, bitch. The ozone is fucked up and it's never coming back.
In fact, I see the hole getting larger by the second.
All right. I don't care what you say.
That's hilarious.
I reject the science.
In fact, I'm going to start fire to it now to prove you wrong.
Right.
I'm not like that, Appy.
It's on site with the ozone layer up in this bitch.
You better hope I don't see you, big ozone.
We don't fuck with ozone. We fuck with space and radiation.
Right.
Shout out to Big Radiation Gang. Fuck the ozone. Spray some hairspray tonight. I'm gonna go get some cows. People stopped with the bad gases and it helped. Surprise, she says. We believe you. Marissa writes in and says, shoot. Important context. This was a small group chat of individuals I know and respect in real life. Not an online group or random, which is the only reason I said anything. Oh, okay, yeah. When you said Facebook group, I immediately associated. I don't even think I thought about the idea of using Facebook with a group of real friends in a long time.
Come on. I don't do groups.
Only thing Facebook is for me now is like it's like playing Russian roulette with like 4 or 5 things are good, but the bullet in the chamber is like a funeral flyer. Like every time I log in, I'm just like, oh, they died. Why do I go to this app?
Right.
Nothing.
That done gone to glory too.
Oh, girl, I'm sorry for your mama. Oh,
sorry
no.
for your loss.
Oh, damn.
That's what it is. So you can find out what it's in the flowers. Yes.
Why do I come here? Back to Reddit to look at boobies.
Right. That'll we trying to get a family reunion because we just came back from the funeral. So let's get together before somebody else die.
Right. She said the last time I argued with someone I didn't know online is when that one chick who didn't listen tried to show to the show tried to come for y'all. Oh yeah, that was weird.
That was really.
It was
weird.
funny. I've come a long way, guys, because that night I just like kind of laughed it off. I was like, okay, I gotta stop him. I don't want to engage with this person because they are not coming in good faith. And Marissa was going off. And I was like, man, you know, it used to be a time where I'd be the one going off. And people be like, chill out. You know what I mean? And I'm like, look at me. Look at us.
What do you call that?
Growth. Yeah.
Yes,
I was like, okay, you don't like the show.
Yeah.
All right.
And the thing is, for me, I have all types of feelings and emotions, but like Roger said, most of the time I take them to Roger. I don't actually go directly to y'all about things, you know, online. Because I'm like, because I know me, if I start responding, everybody gonna be like, Karen, I lost a motherfucking mind. So I'm like, let me talk to Roger and filter these thoughts out of my head.
Appia says, now that Karen mentioned menopause, I feel the need to mention something. I went to the gynecologist this week and asked her about it because all the algorithms are yelling menopause at me. She said, Appia, you are not even in premenopause yet. That's why you don't feel anything. I asked, is this even allowed at 47? She said, yes, it is. Congrats. And you need a new IUD. I was honestly confused that this was an option. So the female body can have some years of just existing and my mood swings are just my character. Good to know. Well, there you go, Appy. I'm glad you got that figured out. It's all good news for Appy. It's like, I got the menopause, doc. She's like, girl, you ain't got no menopause. You just got a bad attitude. You're like, oh, okay. Well, back home. Evie says, I can't blame you for deleting TikTok. It's not for everyone. I deleted Twitter, so I totally get it.
Yeah, everybody got that. What else? And it varies per person. Everybody got that one app that they have that just terrible experience on, and it varies per person, you know, because everybody's different. And you go, I just don't fuck with that one app.
And like your algorithm could be different.
Yep, you could have experienced different things. Some of it is real people, like for most people, Facebook are like real people, like they really know in real life, and these other ones are like people, strangers you don't know, and that kind of makes a difference in how you interact and all types of factors.
Right. She said, but would you please consider doing the Coon countdown on another platform or even on the show sometime this month? It's so funny, and I look forward to it every Black History Month. Plus, if you did it on the show, it may introduce some listeners who may not have had TikTok or Instagram to this. I could even imagine having one of your favorite comedians come to the show to add commentary like Brandon Collins or Shalay Sharp or Chris Lambert. I bet that episode would be epic as an annual Bullet Ball episode. Or Justin could be a guest. It's always great when he's on the show.
Trying to give you more work, baby.
Well, that too. It was... I don't know how to explain it, guys. I just sometimes as a creative, I just feel like this was the best this was gonna get, and I'm not gonna do better than this, and I don't want to keep going if my heart's not in it.
Right,
you know,
right, because then you won't end up getting the best product. Like when I think you and Justin on the premium show used to do House Husbands.
Yes,
and you know it had got to the
and
point,
it's so. And for the record,
it was so
it's
much
very
fun,
funny.
But it was a lot of work.
Yeah,
and it, like Roger said, it got to the point where, and I get it. You was like, we have actually just maxed this out.
Yeah, and it was like it was work and. It was just repeating the same idea every time. You know, it's just like,
yeah. And as a creative,
we seem like we cool,
boring.
then we not cool, then we do fake,
fake falling out.
Yeah, we do fake fight. Like
but
it
for
was,
those
it was fun. But after 8 times of doing it and each episode taking a couple hours to put up or whatever, it was like, yeah, that's good enough. We like, that was fun. I don't want to do all that work anymore.
Yeah.
That was the end of the project. So I think,
and that's fine.
I think with the Coon Countdown thing, that's part of it. And then of the places that it worked, TikTok's really the only place that it was worth doing.
Yes, other
Meaning,
platforms.
if I was gonna do it, I would 100% do it on TikTok.
Right.
And I don't know, maybe it's like ennui or something. Because I can't really say what the feeling is that, and I'm not even sure I understand it myself. Because it's not like I feel guilt or bad, but it's like the world changed and got worse.
Did.
And it's like I don't care that much in the way that I would need to care to keep doing it, because like I was thinking about how like when Charlie Kirk died, they were trying to destroy people's lives, like for just being human and saying stuff like that dude was a racist. And I was like, what if during the Coon Countdown, because these coons do not like when I count them down, by the way. I don't talk about it on here much, but they'll send like comments my way, or they'll try to get it struck down on TikTok as harassment. Like their fucking very existence isn't harassing us.
Right.
Like their entire being isn't telling people horrible things about other people. Like they're not bullying us, right, with their opinions and their platforms. But just God forbid somebody be like, hey, you're a fucking coon. Oh, my feelings is hurt. Take it down. Anyway, I was just like, I don't even think I care enough that if something like they started harassing me or something, I'd be like, yeah, I'm not even fighting it. Like, okay, then it's harassment. Just leave me alone. Like so anyway, I just kind of felt, I went through that whole scenario in my mind. I was like, maybe I should just stop doing it when I'm thinking like that, because that just kind of means I don't care as much.
Right, and it strips the fun, it strips the enjoyment, and it's not, and the creativity part also diminishes too. Yeah.
And I still reserve the right, like I might figure a way out creatively I may just feel differently later. I might,
you reserve the right to change your mind. Yes.
Yeah, there's I mean, to be honest, it don't have to be Black History Month. I can always count these niggas down. I think. But I will think about what you said of incorporating it into the show somehow. Maybe there's a way to do it. It wouldn't be the exact same because it takes a while to do those TikToks, because I actually have to do all those takes a bunch of times, and so
you're doing them daily too.
It won't hit the same if y'all see my 3 attempts and then my one where I do nail it. It's like, well, that's not a magic trick anymore. So anyway, I'm probably thinking about it too much because I'm high. Let's see. Oh yeah, but that the next one's from Sofa King, who says, regarding the poll question, not only no but hell no. The poll was, are you going to watch the Super Bowl? And then Keva responded back to Sofa King, I'm not watching the game, but I will be watching the halftime show. Literally, like, that's what millions of people did.
That's what the viewership said. The viewership said they didn't give a fuck about what happened before. They didn't give a fuck about what happened afterwards. But they was like, this is not literally, if it's not the highest, it's like number 2 or 3. Right. And like of all times, they was like, niggas showed up.
They got the Bad Bunny alert on their phone. It was like, ooh, Bad Bunny concert on, baby, it's starting.
Yep.
And then they went off. It was like, coming back the third quarter. It was like, I don't even know what this is. Yeah. I don't even speak. What is this, English?
Yeah. Who gives a fuck about the third quarter, right?
Sean said, I would like to say Rod saved my life through his promotion of fitness and a healthy attitude towards long-term personal health. Thank you, Rod. Really? Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. I'll take it. You know, it's just Sean normally know everything, so it's just
he like, does, don't he?
Sean learned something from me. Okay.
Can you believe that?
Let's see. The poll was we'll do the poll last. Let's go to comments on YouTube. 5 comments here. J Fool says, Rod, you must not have seen the shit in these files. Every time I see a video that seems insane, I go look it up for myself, and that shit be right there. Even viewing it with the most skeptical lens, the shit that you're like, No way that's true. Be looking real true. Highly likely. I haven't seen everything in the files. I'm only going through vetted sources. So
Right.
if the AP reports something, I'll read that. But I think what I'm talking about is I'm not gonna let a TikToker be my filter. I want to see somebody with
journalistic integrity,
something with some, with a vetted background get into these things.
Agreed.
Because I heard some clips from TikTok when I was on Karen Hunter's show. She played some, and it was so conspiratorial that like I said, I'm not saying those people are liars, but I just needed to be 60 minutes. But you know what I mean. I just needed to be The Atlantic wrote this or someone this was published in the Times, like because what you're asking me to believe is something so wild that I'm like, so y'all are saying people was eating babies, and okay, well, what were the baby recipes? Did they have baby cookbooks? Like this?
All right, where's
proof?
your evidence other than you just?
Well, somebody had mentioned something about it in an email. I'm like, okay, I'm not saying you lying. I'm just saying I'm gonna wait till NBC reported or something. Come on now.
Right, and it is something about it, and they purposely dumped so much information that they know it's going to take years for like your professionals to actually comb through the shit correctly. And I'm not trying to be funny. For a lot of people, in my personal opinion, they just picking up shit out of context. Anybody name that pops up anywhere, regardless of what it has to do with this, they just saying such when you're just like, okay, are you are you actually reading this and understanding it, or you just seeing people name and just assuming that they're guilty of shit that they may or may not have done because you're just running with the ball?
Yeah, they were trying to say,
that's the problem that I have.
They're trying to say Jay-Z and Pusha T was in it.
Right. A lot of people running with that.
Yeah, and then when you see the context, it's like it was from an anonymous caller or whatever. It was the person in the call said they was homeless. It was 1996, before Jay-Z was a billionaire, before he knew Harvey Weinstein, like first album was coming out. It was just anyway.
That's why I want
I would like vetted sources to do it, and I saw it debunked in a vetted source. So that's why I mean, Jay Full, it ain't nothing personal, and I know I don't want to be reading even myself reading an email out of context and being like, okay, this is what this must mean. Right. I don't know.
I do not, and I will admit I don't know.
Christoph says, yes, Brother Rod, thank you for the PSAs doing the Lord's work at the 119:45 mark. So let me see what we were talking about at this mark.
You saved my life, Rod.
Hey, take one headphone out when you in public so you can hear what's going on around. Because everybody was like, Karen saved a life. Now I remember. That's why Sean said I saved his life. Okay, I remember. Joseph says, yeah, I'm done turning the other cheek. F that and them people. Do they need us to hold their hands and rub their backs while they press the button for the Democrats in the next election too? God damn, if they need us to be nice to them, for them to vote for the people who want to help provide health care, education, clean water, lower utility bills, etc., I don't know what to tell you. That's what I'm saying.
Either they can see the same shit I'm seeing.
And shout out to at least my algorithm on Twitter, because I guess Hassan Piker, the TikTok Politico guy, that was like a super leftist and all this other shit. He got interviewed on a podcast and said once again that if it was like Gavin Newsom and JD Vance in 2028, he would vote third party. And so this time, everybody on my time, everybody outside was getting in his ass.
Right, don't do that bullshit. Stop that. We do not have time for y'all motherfucking games. All these goddamn third parties. Stop that bull, and that's the bullshit that's how Trump got in office. It is one of those things where, like I said, a lot of people, they're not suffering enough. I'm just gonna keep this real, and a lot of people, they still think it's a motherfucking game. A lot of people refuse to realize the world has changed, and it's changed in a large way, and it's an emergency. Like, it's an all hands on deck emergency, and y'all still treating this like we in the old world. The world is a new world, and in the new world order that's happening right now, we don't have time for your bullshit. we don't have time for your games. We don't have time for your jokes. We like, bitch, motherfuckers are dying. And obviously you're not being impacted by this if you say some bullshit like that.
Mm-hmm. And that's what my timeline looked like.
Yeah. A lot of people gonna pull out the same thing that they've been pulling out because too many people have made too much money off of that and over the years, and they don't know. They don't have a new trick bag. So a lot of trust when you get closer to the real election time, you're going to have a lot of people pulling out all this old shit, and too many people are going to be suffering too bad, and they're going to be like, we are not here for your shenanigans. Get the fuck out of our faces. And they're not going to handle it well because before they were getting praised for talking about third party. They were being praised for saying not to vote. They were being praised to say to throw your vote away to a third party because we want to be quote unquote radical. You're not being fucking radical. You're wasting time. And so it's one of these things where too many people have lost their jobs. Too many people can't find new jobs. Too many people don't have health care. Too many people can't afford health care. You know what I mean? Too many people, it's too much suffering happening for people right now to play these games.
Mm-hmm. Sounds very privileged.
Yes.
Rachel says, I'm still a little new. I guess I need to look into the Transformers soundtrack. Oh, you need to look into the Transformers soundtrack.
You got the touch.
Okay. It's got some bops on it.
It does.
Let's see. Comments on Spotify too. Let me open up the comments so I can see them all the way. Made by the Music says, now I am all for less ads, but did I get a Jenkins and Jones ad? Love to hear it. Alicia says, me too. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. We cross promoting.
We cross promoting. They over here with us on the Inflection Network.
Mm-hmm.
So we promoting in each other's feeds. Y'all should be getting one from us soon. If you're behind the paywall, you got a sneak preview of what our ad will sound like.
Shout out to behind the paywall. Y'all were getting all types of exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
With us
behind the paywall.
Mm-hmm.
Got behind the paywall.
Come on,
At
y'all.
the paywall, y'all.
It pays to be behind the paywall.
Come on, let me hear it. All right. CC says, I started donating to car wash, guys. It was to the tune of car wash. I started donating to the Obama Foundation last year because of this hateful race baiting cabinet. Donald Sr. has dementia. And every time a brown person exists in the television that babysits him all day, he can't help but post about it. I did see a video I think he put out. I don't know if it was for Black History Month or just some random I'm not racist after putting that monkey video out about the Obama's out.
Right.
His account or the White House or some account put out something from the Trumpet man, put out a video of him with every black person he's ever been photographed next to.
Well, that don't mean shit to me.
But it was just like such a look at you tokens. This is all you mean to him.
And then not trying to find. I feel the same way about Bernie. Every time anybody critique Bernie, they was like, he Mars, bitch, way in the back. What are we talking about here?
But he can't help but post about it. Minutes after Bad Bunny, he was on his deranged version of Twitter talking about it at midnight. He can't help himself, y'all. The racism just be hopping out. No comments on Patreon, and so we go back to the poll. Are you going to watch the Super Bowl? Yes or no? 60% yes, 40% no. Which, I mean, it's the world's biggest TV show for us, so makes sense to me. All right, let's go to a break. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. This is just a commercial break. Relax, sit back, enjoy. This is just a commercial break. Do not get the break. We'll be right back. This is just a commercial. This is just a commercial break.
And we're black. Shout out to T with Queen and J. Episode 3223, Killing in Obscurity. Appia says, we tried to watch Wonder Man yesterday but couldn't get into it. Now I wonder if we should try again. I see what you did there, Appia. I see what you did. But now I wonder if you racist, why you couldn't get into it? Because a black man had speaking parts. I'm just joking, Abia. We don't send a 6-page email.
We just messing with
it's
you,
really
baby.
a joke. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. We friends. Remember, you said we was friends. If you write a long, serious email this next
don't
time,
take that comment seriously.
that means we not friends. That means you don't believe me.
Don't do it, Abia.
That mean you don't
Resist
believe
the
yourself.
urges.
Don't do it. Sean says, amazing discussion. Whenever I see Lambert in the show notes, I know the show is going to be fantastic. While it's great to hear just the two of you, you also have some amazing returning guests. Thank you. I think you know what? That's all compliments all around. We pick good friends. Evie says, I always enjoy when Chris Lambert is on the show. I'm not a huge sports fan, but I always find your conversations about black quarterbacks interesting. I understand your point about Sinners walking away with some awards because of the number of nomination, and I think they'll get something too, but honestly, I won't be satisfied unless they get Best Picture, Director, and all the acting categories. Anything less than that, I'll feel like it has been robbed. As you pointed out, the voting body is more diverse than it used to be, but I still got PTSD from all the black movies and actors that got overlooked and disrespected in the past. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. So far, the only movies nominated for Best Picture this year that I've seen are Sinners, Frankenstein, and One Battle After Another, and Sinners stands heads and shoulders above the other two. I will also check out F1 soon because I try to watch as many of the nominations as I can. Yeah, that's the typical black agenda. We want it all. I think you'll find yourself in plenty of company on Black Twitter the night of the Oscars.
They feel the same way you do.
They gonna be like, they didn't win Best Bus Boy?
Come on.
What the fuck you mean?
They didn't win Best Background Dancer, the travesty.
I know y'all not telling me that Frankenstein had a better key grip than Sinners.
Key grip. I don't think so.
That's not what I heard. That's not what I heard.
Watch.
Nah.
I'm not trying to hit none of this bullshit.
They not Key gripping like us. They not Key gripping like us over here. They not like us. They not like us.
Right in the background. Yeah. And it's just hilarious.
Well, I know justice will be done when it wins a BET award for Best Key Grip, because they damn sure.
We're going to give them that award.
All right. YouTube. We got 2 comments. Joseph says, taking a trip with someone is a must before you lock in with them. Agreed. Gotta take a trip at some point.
Yeah, but they tell you a lot about somebody, you know.
And how much of them you can stand.
Yeah. Have you seen them sick? Have you seen them angry? Like, you know, have you seen them in stressful situations? How do they handle their finances? That's the shit that matters. Lovey-dovey, okay, I get that, dog, but it don't wash away. It don't wash away the real shit that happens once we have got to the point where you have loved me enough. Okay.
But a trip to me is like, it's even more important almost, because it's like, can you even be around each other?
Yeah, for long periods of time.
Are you 30 minutes from like, oh my God, if he chews his nails one more time, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like, because you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it.
And then people have different types of personalities. Some people like to have a jam-packed type A type of schedule. Some people are like, well, bitch, we on vacation. The fuck we scheduling every second out. This, like, in some people's mind, it's not a vacation. So, you know, you find out those things about yourselves.
Jason writes in, Chris Lambert with a black girlfriend? Upset alert. Haha, I love Chris. He's such a good sport. I like how you say, like, he's such a good sport for me too. He's a good sport for me. I'm his friend. He know I love him. It comes from a place of he don't know y'all. Y'all better be careful. I can't believe you're not a coon. Slap. Oh, I don't know, Chris. I'm just a stranger. I walked up to him in a restaurant. Although it would be cool if in those betting markets, well, it's probably good for us that black people don't control those, like, where you can bet on life, like Kalshi. You know, we don't control those markets. Because you know what I was thinking? You could be like a good thing people would bet on, a lot of money. Which celebrity black people secretly was dating white people?
Yeah, that would be one.
You know, like like people who we don't really know who they're dating. But like, imagine
private.
it was a place where you could bet like, is Damson Idris secretly with a white woman
you could put your money on it.
or a white man, but and when it's confirmed, they pay out. You know what I'm saying?
And when it's confirmed, they just let it sit there.
That like I feel like we be coming up with bets like that. You know, which white people is secretly black people.
Yeah.
And then we don't know till they do the 23andMe or they go on they go on that finding your roots or some shit.
Yeah, which white people own slaves? Like
who family owns slaves?
You don't know
stuff
that.
like that.
Right.
Like, and then it just get revealed one day, and somehow it pays out, and it's like,
somebody got some money, but like, I must have been right.
It took 17 years, but I told you Queen Latifah was gay, nigga. I told you, and now I'm a millionaire.
Y'all seen Set It Off too, niggas.
Right, I'm a millionaire. Right. It was a long shot. I'm not gonna lie.
I almost gave up hope.
Khadijah James almost got me.
Come on.
I said she ain't never coming out.
That's hilarious.
He said, you could marry Lupita and we'd still give him he could marry Lupita, we still give him a hard time. I'm definitely getting his project. I love if you're getting his album, then I take it all back. You can go ahead and make jokes about him. He loves it. Okay, support that brother.
Support him.
I love the discussion about the Bill Burrs and the Neil Brennans of the world. Having a white fave is a tricky proposition. It is. The key really is to pick one that already has some dirt on them. A fixer-upper, if you will. He said, if they were stocks, you want to buy low.
Come on and sell high.
That's so true. That rebound after some
scandal. Yes.
Yeah, that's where you want to get them, where they can't be bad. It's like bad for the brand.
And you know what? That's something else we put on that. You go, if somebody fucks up, the thing got to be, will they rebound or will they go to whiteness?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, because you know what?
Right.
If you selected Governor Blackface, you won.
Right. That's a long shot.
That's a long shot. Yeah.
But I had an inkling when the stock was low. I had an inkling. I said, wait a minute. This man is about to be the illest governor of all time.
Of all times. He was like, I'm going to take it to Utopia.
And black people didn't see it yet. They was mad because I bought early. I was in there early.
They was fucking around. Yeah, they was.
I was like the people about the GameStop stock. I was like, oh, hold on. Don't sell. Don't sell.
You trying to tell everybody else, wait a minute, y'all. Right. We gonna be able to cash in one day, y'all.
Trying to tell y'all something. This Governor Newsom motherfucker when he wanted the moonwalk at the press conference, I said, no, we reading it wrong.
Right.
The market is wrong.
The market is not right.
We gotta find more blackface senators, guys.
Come on.
That's the key to solving the government is.
Yeah, it is.
He says, for instance, you don't pick old boy who played Captain America. The disappointment is going to hit harder than most when the time inevitably comes. However, South Park dudes have been pretty awful for years.
Oh, you talking about my Captain America, Chris Evans?
Mm-hmm. But if you had been rocking with them all these years, imagine how good it must have felt after 10 years when they finally said something about Trump last year. It's a good point. They did a lot of race jokes. And you was a coon for liking them. But then they finally said, fuck Trump. It's like, I've been on the bandwagon. Even when y'all thought I was a coon, I was actually still secretly down. Let's see. It's like when the Suns made the finals a few years ago. Just enjoy it while it lasts, but know that it won't last. It never does. Never does. All right, let's see what we got on Spotify. And Patreon. Where's my Patreon comment stuff? All right, comments on Spotify. None. Fine. We don't care anyway.
Y'all didn't have nothing to say, apparently.
You know what I love? Patreon. The real MVPs.
Oh, shit. Site beef.
Spotify versus Patreon. Because Patreon left us a comment on this one. Dayon Ladre says, I think people, first of all, Dayon Ladre is such a black name. I love it. Okay, Dayon Ladre, honest to God, sound like a Game of Thrones name.
It does,
Like if G.A.R.R. Martin finally realized I should have wrote some black people in my books, and he was like, "What is my subconscious black house name?" Deon Ladre feel very like, you know.
Oh shit! Here come the Ladres.
Yeah.
Come on through.
Oh no, the Targaryens versus the Deon Ladres.
Come on.
Anyway, I think people have trouble understanding that their favorite artists aren't necessarily going to be considered in the GOAT discussion. Being a Cole fan is like being a Russell Westbrook fan, of which I am both. Going platinum with no features is impressive. So is averaging the triple-double for 3 consecutive seasons. Mm-hmm. The issue is neither one makes you the greatest. But they're both so polarized because on one side, no one likes when someone yucks their yum. On the other side, people love to hate on something. I think you said something in that last sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like, I did not like the fall off that much, but I also don't dislike it that much. Like I
haven't listened yet.
I've listened to it. It's long. It's a double disc.
Oh, we doing double? Goddamn. I child, y'all don't spoil me, child. Man, I'm not gonna. I am part of the problem. I'm like 30 minutes on the album. Let's go. You said double disc. I'm like, shit, bitch. What we 2.5, 3 hours? We movie length?
Yeah. So, that's a lot of Cole.
That's a lot. To a double disc? Woo, child. They don't even do that no more. Where they do that
at? So there's a lot to hate and a lot to love. And yeah, it does add up to this huge conversation of like online inertia telling people like, you know, fuck this guy. And then the defense of he's the GOAT also goes to the top. Sorry, I gotta drink some water. So high.
No problem. Yeah, you get both. You get extremes on both sides, and both of those sides are the loudest a lot of the times. And not trying to find it, the average person's in the middle. They like, he cool for a lot of people. For some people, they're like, I like his songs. You know, I like a song or I like a album, like whatever it may be. But they not like at the height. And no, the people doing the arguing are the loudest. So they make it sound like everybody's arguing. Not trying to find it when the average listener either taps in when they feel like it or they just don't care at all. Like all jokes aside, like either they go, y'all niggas fighting again. They just roll on past y'all. Like, okay, I guess.
And it doesn't make people want to listen.
No, it does not, because it don't make me want to listen. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm like, oh, y'all niggas fighting. I'm not wasting my time listening. That's probably the biggest reason why I haven't listened.
Focus, Rod.
Oh, shit. You don't care over there, buddy?
So high.
We need to stop the show?
No. Maybe. I don't know. We gotta try to power through.
You sure we gonna, if we not gonna make it, that's okay.
All right. That was the only comment on Patreon, but thank you, Patreon. The poll: have you ever had a relationship break up because of a road trip you took together? 89% no, which means 11% yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's high.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because for some people, depending on what happened, because a lot of times, not trying to find, when you get on these trips, people's patience, some people have anger issues, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all types of shit that kind of jump out in people. Some people are cheap, quote unquote, you know. Some people, quote unquote, may spend too much. You don't know these things until you actually get out with people. Like somebody say road rage, like when people driving and things like that, somebody like, bitch, you ain't gonna kill me. I take an Uber back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we're not doing this. No, we came here together, but I'm going back by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so shit like that kind of jumps out when you on these long and extended trips
right. with
people, you know, because when you're on a long trip, it needs to be with somebody that you can really rock with. And when you're trying to learn somebody, love can don't take you so far. Then after a while, you're going to be looking at them sideways going, nigga, you get on my nerves.
Right. That honeymoon period wears off
quickly.
It's like the car time. It's like time travel. It's like the car time counts. It's like listening to a podcast on double speed. Like the car time with somebody for some reason, it's like when you traveling together, it's like the relationship speed is like times. It's like you doing 120 miles per hour relationship speed.
Because you can't go nowhere. I got to deal with you. So, you know, now we arguing about radio. We arguing about music. We arguing about
why you got to clip your toenails in my car. Whatever.
Right.
Like I don't know. Like
we arguing about the food you eat. Not a car stinks. Like
is
all
your
types
feet
of shit like that.
Your feet really on my dashboard? I don't know why, but it's speed up.
you looking at them halfway crazy.
All right, guys, let's go to the break.
This is crazy.
All right. Episode 3224, Standing on Business. that was good to me. You gotta be a Hornets fan to get it.
Yep.
Apia says racism is so nonsense. Agree, Apia. White people argue that Spanish, a language brought to America from Spain, a European country by colonizers, isn't white enough anymore. That is true. Big Bank says next year would be cool if hold up. Oh yeah, I guess Jay-Z got some K-pop artists to perform at the Super Bowl. Although I'm not familiar with the genre, I know it's extremely popular. Sean says, I mean, Rose did perform at the Grammys. People keep saying like, what should Jay-Z do next year? And I think it depends on what your goal is.
It depends on what your goal is.
If it's to make the most attention-seeking spectacle with the hottest artists, I mean, I'm imagining that's part of it. But if you think his purpose is to like stick it to America every year,
it's not.
Which I don't think it is.
No,
but
right,
if you think
so
like
either.
if you're saying like
not his goal.
Yeah, but what the person who asked the question though is what I'm saying. Like,
okay.
Well, it depends on what you think the goal is. If the
True.
goal is, who should they get next to piss these racist ass white people that hate Bad Bunny off, and you go, oh, K-pop, because they'll be mad that it's Koreans. But I don't necessarily think that. Like, I actually think what would piss off those white people the most would be Taylor Swift. And if Taylor Swift did some of her like more liberal, like what do you call it? Liberal signatures or whatever, like her, like I'm pro-choice. Her kind of rejection of that sort of part of America. If that would piss them off, because I think they are mad that she has been blessed with everything whiteness has promised. Money,
yes,
the white features, and all that stuff, and sort of rejected a lot of the conservative values of it. So if the goals are pissed them off, probably her. But yeah, maybe K-pop, if that's one of the biggest acts in the world, then that sounds like, I mean, I think Jay would do that. So K-pop might happen just on some like, hey, what's bigger than Bad Bunny?
Yeah, who's the biggest person? And the thing is, he's going international. So it's like, for him, it's like, it don't matter. And we've had international people perform on Super Bowl before anyway.
Right.
And he might be like, hey, who is the biggest person? So he was like, oh, I can get them fans to watch, to take the time out of their business schedule to watch the fucking Super Bowl. Let's go.
Right. Adele or something. Sean says, as someone who enjoys defense more than offense in football, I actually enjoyed this year's game. Oh, Sean.
Yeah, I'm glad you the only one, dog.
Sean, must you be better than us in all ways?
Yeah, because I ain't give a damn about them field goals.
You
I'm
could
so
even
sorry.
enjoy a Super Bowl where only kicker scored.
Shout out to the kickers.
So good. Seattle's D was really good at reading the Pats O-line and really shut down their offense, and a beautiful display of strategy, skill, and athleticism.
But nigga, it's boring. I'm sorry to inform you, it's boring. I'm glad you were the only one loving that bullshit. It was boring as shit. I'm so sorry to tell you, and I didn't care.
I watch NASCAR for the skillful driving, not the crashes, guys. Okay, calm down. Ray says, my relationship to Super Bowl halftime shows is that I never care about them ever, even when it's a musician I liked. If enough people whose opinion I respect say it's good, I'll watch it on YouTube sometime during the week. Honestly, I haven't really bothered watching the actual game most years. That being said, I thought this was a pretty good halftime show. I need to figure out how they did all that sugarcane shit right in the middle of the field. And I do wonder what the viewing experience was like for people in live attendance. I don't know, man. If you see a Super Bowl entertainer announce and you don't like them, maybe just don't watch.
I know I don't.
I feel you, Ray, from the 804. That's a very laid back way to look at it. EV says, I have heard of Bad Bunny, but not listened to his music, so I was looking forward to hearing it at the Super Bowl halftime show. Although the songs weren't to my taste, I really enjoyed the show and the visuals. I love how joyful it was, and it felt like a celebration of life. Although the song choices weren't for me, I will check out his catalog to see if there's something I like, because I do enjoy Latin music from time to time. I grew up as a Menudo fan, so I was thrilled to see Ricky Martin, one of my first crushes.
Oh.
I also enjoy how the Bad Bunny performance made MAGA mad. That dipshit Kevin Sorbo. That should be his real government name. That dipshit Kevin Sorbo.
That's hilarious.
Tweeted before the performance to remind his people to turn the channel and don't watch. But after the performance, he tweeted the worst Super Bowl performance ever. So clearly he watched
it. Right.
They can't even. It's like they're characters on The Simpsons.
They can't even keep their life straight.
How can you not keep two consistent ideas at the same time? Like, you could have just watched it and lied. Not why I don't even know if it was good. I was too busy worshiping America. He probably seen the Kid Rock shit was pre-recorded and was like, this some bullshit. I'm gonna go watch some Bad Bunny. So at least I can be mad in real time.
Right. This is pre-recorded. What is this?
At least this is actually happening as I'm mad.
Right.
Imagine there was a lot of people hate watching. That probably contributed to why this was one of the most watched Super Bowl halftime shows ever. On the flip side, Kid Rock's halftime show got an estimated 300,000 views. MAGA people make a fuss about woke entertainment, but they don't even support their own people.
No, they don't. No, they do not.
Gina Carano ain't worked since.
That's
why they had to pay people to see Melania documentary too. I know someone who was paid $50 and money for the popcorn to go see it, and he watched it twice, $400, and got a nice nap. They didn't say nothing when we walked in there with a blanket and a pillow and a thing to cover his eyes, but it was on his forehead like this, like with his glasses. It's your $50.
He came in some pajama pants.
Right. You want some popcorn?
Slippers.
Sure, whatever. I'll take whatever. Just
give me them $7 M&Ms.
Yeah, let me get some M&Ms. I might munch on them before I go to sleep.
Right, with this icy.
All right. Curl
Shit,
up.
$50. I might have showed up too.
I'm finna go up in this Melania, curl up with a good book and some tea. Honey.
Yeah. They be like, is there steam coming from B8?
How was Melania? What'd you think about the movie? Girl, I was dead to the bed.
Yes.
Okay. Your boy was knocked out. Some of the best sleep I've ever had was in a Melania theater.
Come on, that's a net positive. $100 and free food.
No one was in there. I stretched out across 3 seats.
Yeah, I did.
All of us was reclining.
I made sure to put my timer on to wake me up when the credits start rolling.
But also having a friend that did it is funny too. Like, I like that you and your friend are like, the morality of it, of looking like you supporting Melania, is worth it for $100. Fuck it.
$100.
$100, some good sleep. Hey, people pay for that. I'm
I
getting
know.
paid to do it.
All right, you covering gas and everything. I'm good,
Right.
dog. Let's go.
Let me find a good air conditioned theater.
Right. Let me find a good one. Where the one with the best reclining chairs?
Yeah. You was calling the theater like they was like, oh, you want to know what the show times is? It's like, no, I just how new are your reclining seats?
Come on, do they got heat?
What kind of material would you say?
It's made out of.
The
Have
seats.
y'all recently remodeled?
Right. How long does the heat button last? Because I know it doesn't last a whole sleep normally.
No,
but
it don't.
Is there a way to maybe pre-press it so I can
Before I
get
get
more
there.
on the front end?
to make the sleep better.
Can I have someone come in and press the button for me so I don't have to like roll over every 20 minutes? I just need, thank you.
And then I don't know if they still do this, but you know, at the thing sometimes you can sit in, and I've done this before where I would go to AMC and like skip the concession stand, like order my food and then just have them just directly delivering to them. They have to wake you up. They be like, "Excuse me, oh thank you."
Right.
They have to wake you up so you get your popcorn.
All right. Let's see. That was the comments on the website. Let's go to YouTube. A lot of the Melanin Man says a lot of these national haters, Gil, Lou, and Kenyon, gonna be eating their words soon. 100. That's right. The Hornets gonna make them all eat their words. We going to the goddamn playoffs, and I want
we are
Detroit. I want you, Detroit. You hear that? I'm calling you out, Balboa. Let your wife be with a real man.
Oh Lord.
Jalen Duren put out a whack ass rap about us. Tried to put a line in there about Musa. And I know a lot of y'all right now thinking like, Rod, this is your Hornets bias speaking. Jalen Duren put out a rap dissing your Hornets, and you're like, oh, it's the worst rap ever because you're a hater, Rod. Guys,
We've heard bad NBA raps.
this
over
is
the
the
years.
worst rap I'd ever heard in my life. I can't believe he was allowed to do
He
this.
paid somebody a lot of money to record it. I haven't heard it yet, but you know, he probably was like a professional studio and shit.
Okay, I found it. It's on Reddit. I'm gonna play it. But this made me scared because it was like, this is why you don't want yes men around you.
Cause they won't be like, nah, nigga, don't do that.
Because they gonna let you bust whack raps and put them out to the fucking public.
Yeah, they don't care.
Because they don't want to be cut off the gravy train.
Mm-hmm.
And I need people around me to be like, hey, Rod, that's whack. Don't do that in public. So listen, this is him on Blackboy Max's stream. And I'm not joking. I didn't doctor this in any way.
If she wanna see me, then she gon' have to, okay. Damn, and we back on it. Told the little bitch to come over and put her back on it. And not those stacks on it. If she got an ugly friend, you know I'm gon' put max on it, yeah. And I speak facts only. If you want me in here, then it gotta be the cash on it. Pick up the back end. Pick up the back end. Told her she can't come over unless she got her bad friend. And that's for me though. Max get the ugly one. Marty get the freak hoes. The one that don't wipe their nose. The ones that don't wear clothes. The ones that do what Lord knows. And I don't fuck with bored hoes. Only ones that's getting money. I don't do no joke.
He didn't get enough games. Okay? He only got 2 game suspension. He should have got suspended from the league forever just for that rap. Okay? It's down with Detroit. I'm everybody now. Everybody's everybody. Everybody who heard this is everybody. It's y'all versus us for letting this whack ass shit be allowed on the
He
internet.
lay back rapping. Like, how's your breath control? Like, are you even taking this seriously?
What is this? Is this AI?
That's what it looks
Jalen.
like.
And then he in the background repeating his own lyrics, so he like he proud of it. The one that don't write, they know. Hey,
That's when he was one of the great, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Jalen Duren, you son of a gun. This is why we wanted to fight y'all. Should have came in the stands. The ones that don't wipe their nose. All right, let's see. Karen and Jasmine are not with the shits. That's correct. Karen and Jasmine Crockett remind me a lot of each other. You know?
I can see that.
Chelsea with the fee says the bad boys are back. Bad boys 3.0. Joseph says, damn, that night y'all went to the game was crazy. It was crazy.
It was.
Rachel says, respect to anyone who can make an excellent sandwich. Agree, Rachel.
Come on. Like, not trying funny. Good sandwiches is underrated because ain't nothing worse than you got your mouth tuned up for a sandwich and it looks good and that shit is terrible.
You really have to respect the excellent sandwich. It's not a joke, man. Like, I think if I was making a movie and somebody was like almost like a serial killer, or maybe they was a kidnapper or something. Yeah, they was a kidnapper, and like they had kidnapped whoever the protagonist was, and then they took the bag off their head and was like, eat this. And you know, they did the thing and they do in the movie where it's like, how I know it's not poison. It's like, if I wanted to kill you, I would have killed you already. Eat it. You know, that you gotta go through the bullshit. And then they eat it and they had that suspicious look on their face. Maybe it could be a TV. It could be a commercial, actually. This is a short idea. I can't make a whole movie off of this. What am I thinking? Anyway, they bite into the sandwich and then they make eye contact and it goes from skeptical to like that eye contact that means, God damn, this is a good sandwich. That right there, that look I'm talking about, that God damn, this is a good sandwich. That's something that's intrinsic in the human spirit, which means this is a universal law. Everybody respect an excellent sandwich. It is true.
You know, baby, I know this might sound stupid, but the kidnapper goes to like different places, like different restaurants or places, and he buys a sandwich, he purchases them, and he goes back. Whoever made the sandwich, he kidnaps them. Whoever made him the terrible sandwich, he kidnapped them, and then he takes them. He takes them to the place you're talking about, and they go through that, and he was like, this is how a sandwich should be made.
Yes.
And then all like the professional cooks come out, the professional people come out, and they show that nigga how to make a good sandwich.
That would be that, you know what, that would be a good commercial. That would actually be a good Super Bowl commercial for some type of Jersey Mike's. That would be a good Super Bowl commercial for Jersey Mike's. And better than almost 95% of the fucking terrible commercials we got this year.
Yes, baby. And what would be hilarious, he would have like them learn from like the professional sandwich makers. Then he would release them out in the wild.
Oh, now it's turning into some type of isekai anime. But yes,
he
this is much longer than the commercial.
Yeah, yo, that's much longer. Because you said movie, so I was thinking about movie. So he released them back in the wild, and they fuck around and become like employee of the month in the year, and they start thanking him for their career.
You watch so much anime.
I'm sorry. I got off the rails. I'm so sorry.
No, I love it. It's the ideas blossom into, it could be an animated series.
Yes, it could. Weekly.
It could be our version of Food Wars.
Yeah, come on through, Food Wars. They would
have excellent sandwiches from around the universe.
Yeah.
Just made by eating. Yeah, I'm with it.
Just made by eating AI.
Maybe it's just the drugs talking.
It'd be the sandwich off. That shit will be flames.
Anyway, you have any sandwiches over there? All right.
Right? Do you?
No, I'll be eating it. No comments on the Patreon on this one. Back to you two. And then she also said, Karen, bring in your own M&Ms. Put them under maxi pad wrappers in your bag.
I don't think y'all understand.
Okay, y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand.
Like, whenever we go to these games, they make you empty everything out of your pockets. You can't have anything in your pockets. You can't have anything wild.
If you have a bag, it's got to be clear.
Yes,
and small.
It has to be searched through. Like, y'all don't understand. You can't just walk up.
And Karen gets pulled to the side every time.
I get flagged all the time.
What you should have said is, Rod, sneak M&Ms into your hoodie. Cause they don't never stop your boy.
Roger would be good. I would be terrible. I would get caught. So yes. Now if anybody can do it, it's Rob. But for me, it don't matter what I got on, jacket, no jacket, legging, pants, I get flagged.
Yeah. But honestly, Karen's not gonna do that. She's just gonna see the what y'all
see what he got to live with.
What y'all failed to understand that I innately understood in this entire time, and the joke I was trying to let y'all in on as the audience was Karen's fake shock of the M&Ms cost that much. It's meaningless.
Because I actually don't care.
She's gonna get them any fucking way.
I am.
It didn't matter. I could have said the M&Ms are $85. She was like, "Oh, they $85? What?" And then every time she gonna get the M&M.
I am. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all.
It don't matter, guys.
That price tag is a suggestion. Anybody want to blame anybody? Blame Rod. He spoiled me.
On Spotify, Jason says, "Love the podcast. Can't disagree more on every fight stemming from refs. At some point, players and coaches have to take accountability for their actions. As a ref, you quickly understand there are cases where there's nothing you can do to stop a fight. Emotions are high in sports and people are unpredictable. All it takes is a second for someone to decide they are going to lose it." Okay, first of all, you sound like a ref, your goddamn self. You reffing ass ref. You making me want to fight. And that's the problem. You did it just now. You can't even stop yourself. You have a problem. All of you refs have a serious problem and you need to get help.
Then you need to get help.
Look at how angry you just made me. I'm angry. I would like to punch somebody in the face right now. It's you. If you weren't even there, we'd be fine. We'd just be playing basketball. Mosaic Roy says NFL playoffs were great. Division games were a little less competitive. The stats don't tell the whole story, man. The first 2 weeks was flames. Nigga. My nigga.
That's hilarious.
Here's the problem. I watched it. You can't gaslight me into thinking that mid-ass football was good this year. It wasn't good. It felt like a football playoff without the best quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, without Lamar Jackson, without Mahomes, without Allen was only there for 1 week.
Right.
Like, I know when I'm watching mid quarterback football, like those were not great offensive things. And then when you would get a barely good like performance from Drake May, on the other side, CJ Stroud was out there shitting his pants, bro. Like, I know when I'm watching good football. Come on, fam. And I'm not a complain about shit all the time, guy. I just was like, the ability. I was actually amazed the ability of the NFL to sell us product that is not as good as it could be.
Agreed.
But we don't complain about the product. We're just always like, nope, must be my lying eyes. This was great. Like, that's amazing. I wish the NBA could get that. I wish people talked about NBA All-Star Weekend the way they talk about, you know,
the Pro Bowl,
bad Super Bowls and the Pro Bowl and shit. Yeah, exactly. Where it's just like,
nobody gives a fuck about
no
the
one
Pro
cares.
Bowl. Same thing about hockey and baseball. You know, I don't hear people hounding and crying and hollering all across social media like they do for basketball.
That's it, Jason. Technical foul. You out of here. You out of this podcast comment section. Get the fuck out.
Not technical foul.
Mosaic Roy says,
hilarious.
NFL playoffs were great. Divisional games are a little less competitive. Oh, wait. I said his already. So, no, Mosaic Roy is out there, too. Mr. Spotify says, "To the House of Murrow, I'm dead. Fantastic job with the biblical Esther painting reference comparison y'all have on Patreon for Ballsy Sports. As an art history geek, I cackled for 45 seconds, which is a long time. In other news, grift every voice and sing. Stay dope, fam." Grift every voice and sing. That's hilarious.
Yes, that is.
All right, man. Thank you for all your comments there. The poll. Did you enjoy the Bad Bunny halftime performance?
I did. Like I said, I don't speak any Spanish, but I could tell by the visuals and things like that. Like, I was like, oh, when they was doing them poles and things like that, and the sugar cane and the tree and the tree walking people, I was like, oh, she making a message. Whatever this is, this shit is deep.
Honestly, I don't speak Spanish, but I do speak booty shake.
And they were
and
booty
so
shaking.
does everyone else. And when they start, as soon as the booty starts shaking, I said, hold up, turn up. What is this? You know, I lean forward like Leonardo DiCaprio in that one GIF. where he's on the couch. Like I was like, oh, booty shake. That's what this is. All right. The poll results: 89% did enjoy the Bad Bunny halftime performance, and 10% didn't see it, and 0% didn't like it. So we got a cool audience.
Yeah, we do. Because I'm about to say the people didn't like it. Well, y'all the people talking about speak English.
Right. But the ones who didn't see it, I wonder if they are like, I wonder what the poll before that was like, how many not gonna watch the Super Bowl, if that's the same percentage, you know? Or if people are like, I watched the halftime performance, I didn't watch the Super Bowl. So
yeah, because some people, they don't consider that watching the Super Bowl.
right, exactly. All right, let's take another break.
I need some sweet. I need some sweet. I need some sweet. I need some sweet, sweet love.
I don't know what he's saying. It kind of sounds like he's in love, but I don't know if I'm trying to do all that. Just trying to talk to somebody.
I need some sweet. I need some sweet.
That's Sabalu. That's all the breaks this week. All three of these today were Sabalu.
Come on through.
Carrying the show on her back.
Come on her back. Let's go.
We got 6 voicemails. Oh, all
What
right,
the hell
cool.
we talking about? The 6
Awesome.
voicemails.
Let's go.
What up, Rod and Karen? This is Dre. Man, I was calling in because, Rod, when you were talking about TikTok and how deep people can get in that algorithm on TikTok, I said before, I pretty much deleted all my social media apps after Trump won. And with that being said, not having, like, I don't want to make it seem like I just don't ever log into my social media apps. That's a mischaracterization, but just
Right.
it's not what I spend my free time doing. I spend very
Right.
little time on any of those apps. I never got a TikTok because I realized that out of all of them, TikTok just has the best algorithm. And to me, that's like the most dangerous. Like, I kept my Twitter for the longest because I feel like Twitter actually has the worst algorithm. Twitter just kind of sends you random shit, and most of it is sponsored shit at this point in time. But
Right.
point being, I just didn't want to be exposed to what all of these social media apps have been pushing ever since they've taken that hard conservative slant. Because it's something more incendiary than just here's a bunch of right-wing shit. It's what you said earlier. It's here's a bunch of shit for people on the left to argue with each other about so that they're not really paying attention to what's in front of them.
Right.
And I just watch so many conversations that really only take place online. And I know it because I work in a space where I'm around a lot of people every single day. I'm a server at a very busy restaurant, but I work with 30 fucking people, 30 other servers every day. I'm taking care of 100, 150 guests a week. I'm in front of people all day long. And there are some conversations, like, where are the black people at these protests? I honest to God, have never heard anyone talking about that in person unless they're referring to social media.
Right.
Like, these people drive our narrative so strongly. And I just don't realize I don't think most people realize how much that is. And when you brought up why you got rid of your TikTok, I just agree so much because TikTok is the best at it. And it's kind of what you said. Because people don't trust formal media, now they trust random motherfuckers, which is like, I get how we got from A to B, but just because I understand how we got here doesn't mean it's not some stupid shit. But anyway, I hope that wasn't too rambly. Love y'all as always. Peace.
It's not too rambly at all. And it's one of those things, for me, I had to realize I was on social media too much. When you start talking to people that are not on social media and you start using ats, like at so-and-so, because that's all you know them as. Like a lot of people, you don't even know their real government names. And so when you start talking about certain people that aren't celebrities, like just, regular random ass people that are big on these social media platforms, they don't mean anything to people outside of these platforms. So when you start talking to somebody who is not connected, they look at you like you're an alien and you're talking a foreign language to them. And I got too many of them stares. Like, you know what? I think I might be on this too much, and unless you're on social media like I am and we actually see each other in person, this conversation makes no sense. And so to you, similar to you, the conversations that are online do not happen a lot of times offline. They just don't. All the arguing and the fighting, it just don't, because social media will have you thinking that nobody's marching, black people aren't marching, black people aren't protesting, black people like it'll have you thinking things that aren't facts, like things like there are black people out here doing the work, they're marching, they're not giving up, they're fighting against Trump, they're protesting, like they're doing all these things too outside of the places that are actually getting attacked in the country. And so it's one of those things where the narrative online rewards the most outlandish and the most craziest and the most wildest things that sometimes aren't even fact-based. You just say shit and it just rolls. And when you talk to people in real life, they think you're crazy. Another example of that is what is it? The big thing that was going on with the police officers, where they was like, we don't need no more police officers. That was big.
Abolish the police?
Yeah, abolish the police. Abolish the police was huge online. Abolish. But when you talk to niggas in real life, they was like, bitch, no. I don't want the police gone. Because if something happened to me, I want them there. I just don't want to get bashed upside the head for actually just existing. So it becomes a huge disconnect. And everybody online think that they're more important and think they have more impact a lot of times than they actually do in real society.
Yeah, everything Karen said. And also we know TikTok is like was the most nakedly like aggressive algorithm at the time. But that, I'm sure that's changed. The other thing is just, like I said, I'm not judging each individual platform like this one is worse. I'm saying it's worse for me, to me. And part of that is I haven't been on there enough to know the tricks of the trade to fix it, because with my Twitter, I've blocked and muted so much stuff and words, and I got all these different features turned on, so people just can't just come at me and say stuff and I don't see it.
Right.
But I don't know if I want to put the equity into another platform and learning it so that I can learn how to protect my brain and all that stuff. So I think that's part of it too, is just realizing how much work it is. Like, like when I go on my TikTok and I see the algorithm feeding me whatever, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a lot to fix whatever this is. To click, I don't like it enough times for it to learn to stop showing me that or whatever. But he did leave another voicemail.
Ooh, it's right. I'm gonna make this quick. These motherfuckers in Texas are so stupid, fighting over. I live in Texas, so I don't mean the voters of Texas. That be me. I mean the people running and fighting about who running. They so fucking stupid, being so against Jasmine Crockett, because what they dumbasses don't realize is that she's so brazenly going for people who don't vote and people who may have previously voted Democrat but have become a little disenchanted by the current Democratic Party.
Right.
That in this primary, even if she doesn't win, she's still going to have all those motherfuckers registered and activated, and you know what she going to tell them to do if she don't win? Vote for whoever the fuck do win. But they so motherfucking dumb, and I don't even know if they dumb or they scared, but they one of the two. Because either she going to win or she's not going to win, and she's going to bring a bunch of people onto your ass who was never going to think about your trifling ass because you don't think about them. But anyway, that is all. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Yep.
I 100% agree with that, because the thing is, when it comes to this, you have to go to the people, like you said, that are disenfranchised, that are kind of giving up hope. And not just funny, I don't have to, but that's their job. You're a politician. Your job is to get people to vote. So her job is to go out and reach these people. And like you say, she's going to tell, if she loses, she's going to say, vote for this person. She's not just funny. She's not going to be like some of them they lose and be like, still don't vote for Jasmine Crockett, which is counterintuitive to the point, because at the end of the day, are you about the Democratic Party or you not? Like it don't matter who the candidate is as long as the candidate wins. We kind of depend on who the person is, and if they do or don't like you, if you white, whatever your idiosyncrasies is, whatever this thing is, they act like they don't have any biases, but you do, because at the end of the day, are you gonna tell your base to vote for her if she wins, or you just gonna keep quiet and be like, well, I lost, fuck that bitch?
Agreed.
Hey, Rod and Karen, this is Lily from Brooklyn. Hope you guys are well, and some of your snow has melted by now. Ours is still here in New York. Anyway, I'm a little bit behind on my episodes, but I wanted to give some post commentary on the halftime show. I haven't heard you all do an episode on it yet, and I'm sure you guys are going to bring this up, but just in case. So I watched it, loved Benito. It was all good. Loved that everything was in Spanish. And there was one part where he presented a little boy a Grammy. And so I took that to be him kind of, role playing like that was him as a kid, and he was showing, the kid that he's going to one day grow up and get a Grammy. And the reason I thought that, now my Spanish isn't as fluent as it used to be. I always tell people I speak, yo hablo Spanglish. But what I understood him to say in the beginning is that he never gave up dreaming about, good things happening for him, and other people shouldn't give up either. So great. So when everything was over, I'm online and I'm seeing people say, oh, he gave his Grammy to Liam. That was Liam Ramos. He gave his Grammy to, the little kid that got deported, He gave him his Grammy, and everybody was like, oh, that's so cool, that's so cool. And I was like, wait a minute. First off, lo siento in Espanol is sorry, but those kids don't even look alike. Like, that didn't even look like the kid Liam. But also, Liam, I had just read on last Thursday, I believe, that the United States is still trying to deport him. As a matter of fact, they're trying to expedite his deportation. And I remember it because when I read it, it just made me so mad. And I was just like, I'm taking a break from news. Like, I can't. Like, y'all are really you've already traumatized this kid enough, and now you're trying to do it all over again. So going back to the Super Bowl show, I'm trying to tell people, like, I don't think that was him, because this little boy has been traumatized. And then why would he be at the Super Bowl when we knew ICE was going to be there and everything? He barely wants to leave the house to go to school. Why would he be at the Super Bowl? And everybody was like, no, it was him. It was really him, blah, blah, blah. And then, of course, we found out today that it wasn't him, right? But it just made me think about something I heard Karen say on the feedback show, is that we, on the liberal progressive...
She got cut off. She was gone. She was on one.
Right? Like, I got something to say.
She called back.
I don't blame you, baby.
You don't believe this. She called back.
Yeah, it's Lily again. We fall for the okie doke, too. We are in such a performative society right now that we wanted, a lot of people wanted that to be this kid. And
right.
It also let me know that people haven't really been following his story, and that's fair. We can't follow everything. Lord knows there's way too much stuff going on to follow. But the math wasn't mathing, and I'm just thinking, why would this kid who doesn't even want to leave the house right now to go to school, who is so traumatized and depressed by what happened to him, why would he be in a Super Bowl stadium where there's millions of people? And again, it just goes back to something that Karen was saying, was that we fall for the okie doke. We go down these conspiracy theories as well. And it all comes from a thing of just wanting a, happily ever after type of story. I pray one day that kid does get way more, than has been given to him or whatever. But him being at the Bad Bunny show was not it. And I just, it was just so annoying for me to keep reading these posts after posts of people saying, oh, that was him. And you know why? Because I Googled it, and Google said it was him. But when I Googled it, it was somebody from Threads saying it was him. So anyway, other than that, really enjoyed the show. Really interested to hear what you all have to say about it. So, yeah, I'll be listening this week. Peace out.
Thank you, baby. And I will continue to say that the left is not immune to this. That they're not immune to get got. They're not immune to going down conspiracy theories. They're just not. They're not immune to making shit up. They're not immune to rolling with false narratives. They're just not. We have our biases too, and if you are not very vigilant about wanting and seeking the truth, like the real truth, and actually wanting something that's vetted and wanting, journalistic integrity, and it's very hard to do now because it's hard to find a source, a real source that's actually doing these things, because the government and stuff are stripping them of their powers and their abilities to do the who, what, when, where, why, and how, and who. And so it's one of those things to where it can become very frustrating. And similar to you, when I seen that and I was like, oh, this can't be true. And on top of that, it's insulting to the family. It's insulting to the child to even suggest these things. It re-traumatizes these things, like, within them, because this is not a game for them. This is not something that's made up, because when people do shit like that, you don't realize there are living human beings behind these things that are impacted by y'all floating these things online. You may have re-traumatized him, re-traumatized the family. Like, people just don't know. They were just saying shit just to say shit, and nothing was based in reality or facts. So I 100% agree with you, about that. And the thing is, I'm with you. I do hope that this child get their just due, because it's unfair. And you brought up something that a lot of people kind of overlook. I'm talking about a child that's been traumatized. Depression therapy, like, it might take a very long time, and on top of that, it's a spotlight. So you know how it is. This baby's what, 4, 5, and so the child that young in the spotlight, this shit might follow this baby for the rest of their lives.
This information has a cost.
Yes, it does.
A couple more voicemails.
Hey, Rod, I have a trivia question for you. What does the Epstein file scandal have in common with that college admissions scandal from a couple years ago? Think hard now. All right, I'm going to tell you in 3, 2, 1. No niggas. Not a black man was indicted or pointed out as a participant in either one of them scandals. So that's something you can kick around and talk about if you want to. Have a good one. Out.
You already talked about it. You said it. That racism is great sometimes.
Hey, Rod, got a question for you and Karen. I was listening to Standing on Business, the podcast.
Business.
So I got a question. You was mentioning about AOC and that picture that's going around of her in that wearing that white top or dress or whatever it is. And I was just thinking, that came down my timeline 3, 4, a lot of times, at least 4 or 5 times. And don't you think it's strange that people want to objectify AOC but not Jasmine Crockett? What up with that?
Mm-hmm.
Interested to hear your comment. Out.
I mean, it's racism, essentially, of desirability.
Agreed.
Which isn't necessarily empowering, but it is powerful in who people desire and who they don't. And so, and who people feel comfortable saying they desire and who they don't in public. So saying a white passing, like, or light-skinned Latina is attractive, is more acceptable of her body size and all that stuff. Not that either of these women, need us lusting after them in order to make them like,
right.
Like it's dehumanizing and demeaning in one sense, but in another sense, it's a I don't know. It's like they're uplifting you, or at least they're seeing you or whatever. So I think that's part of it as well. But I don't know. Jasmine Crockett fine as hell. I mean, they both fine. It's just who society says you can say that about says a lot. You know, that you don't have to put some sort of disclaimer in front of. You know, not like, hey man, look man, I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying, I marry her, but you know, something like that. Like, but so and so, you know, this conventionally unattractive person, like, who you can just say like they bad and we all go, yeah, they bad. That says a lot. But anyway, also white people think liking white men a lot of times think, and maybe shit, actually white women, a lot of white people, they think of black as taboo,
or exotic,
like fetish, and not necessarily as just like another type of human being sometimes.
Right.
And so, like, I remember we used to have like the gag like porn exchange when I had white friends every year. Instead of the halfway to Christmas porn exchange was what it was. And but people would go and buy like fetish porn to be like you know, to try to be funny or whatever. Although, you know, then the joke would be like, well, who gonna actually take it home? But like we would do this like blind Santa, blind elephant, I forget I don't know what to write. Elephant? Right, the gift exchange. And you open it up, and sometimes I'd say a good 30% of the time it would be somebody that just put it was just a black porn in there,
because that's the joke.
There was nothing funny, like it was like it was just like it was just like you know, whatever black porn used to be called, you know, like the Afrocentrics 3.
They like a lot of ebony,
right, whatever, right, ebony girls or something. But it was like, that's interesting. Cause like when I was thinking like, oh, y'all are gonna get fetish porn. Once again, I'm not kink shaming, but fetish to me is not like race. It's like outside of okay, you like to get peed on, or hey, sit on my face 12. Which hey, maybe I won't. Maybe I sneak that one in my shirt. I don't know. Right? But like,
but outside of
that's like, what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking just Asian. I'm like, whoa, what?
That's not
a fetish. That's a person.
Yes, yeah, but
it's a type of person. You see a type of person, you just be like, "Oh boy, that is sick. That is some sick. I'm a bad person for wanting that."
And for a lot of them, that's how they feel. And for a lot of people that interracially date, they have to deal with that. They're like, "Hey, are you here because you're actually into me, or are you here because I'm some exotic thing and you trying to rebel against your parents? I don't want to be that person."
Right. So yeah, I say all that to say like it does say something about who people feel comfortable talking about that way. Because I'm not saying these people aren't attracted to Jasmine Crockett. I'm saying there's psychological shit that comes out when people start getting deep into attraction. All right, last break, and then we're gonna read these emails. And we'll be like out of here. I will have completed this impossible task. I will have
surprised you make
gotten this boulder up the Sisyphean mountain because I'm like that. Look at us. Almost there. Can you believe this? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Us. Feedback on the feedback. Sid writes in, I'm just at the beginning of the episode, but I have to say, when you mentioned there's no YouTube comments on the last episode of this week, honestly, y'all scraped the plate. Literally hitting the nail on the head consistently, constantly, every episode. I absolutely deleted TikTok for all the reasons you're talking about. Of those new terms and conditions. Replaced it with 10 minutes of reading a physical book. Stop the clock to look up words that I don't know, writing them in their definitions down. Not suggesting that anyone else should be doing that, but clearly
That's how you challenge yourself.
The media literacy rate's trash, and that's what I have the capacity to change at the moment. Yeah. I forget which stream. Maybe it was Casanat, but he was like reading physical books on his stream and learning to stopping to look words up. And yeah, a lot of people, there were some people that tried to like make fun of it, but a lot of people came in and was like, absolutely support that brother for bettering himself.
And people that I know that read a lot, that's what they say they do. They was like, yeah, I read these books. They use these big ass words and words that I've never heard of before and shit like that. Yeah, you better go look it up because it may make a difference in how you interpret the sentences.
That's how your vocabulary gets better too.
Agreed.
Plus when it comes to those Kindle devices and stuff, you can literally just take your finger and put it over a word, and it'll say you want to see the definition. You download the dictionary, and it'll give you like right on the page as you're touching the screen. It's like, here's the definition, and then like I read everything on Kindle for the most part, but still, I'm just saying, like, even on the Kindle they have a version of where you go look it up, like, because I don't know everything.
Nobody does.
I absolutely love Sky Full of Elephants. I can't wait to hear how y'all felt about it. See it. Well, thank you.
You waiting on me. I'm just slowly trucking through.
It's okay, and no pressure, Karen. If you never get to it, it would be okay. But if you do, I'll be here to talk.
Thank you.
DJ Jaffa says, hi, Rod and Karen. I was looking through some old crates of vinyl and came across 2 vinyl copies of Let Your Backbone Slide by Maestro Fresh West. I immediately thought of you guys after mentioning it on the show.
Let your backbone slide.
Love as always. And he really did send a picture.
That's hilarious.
Let me see if I can get the coordination required. Okay. Maestro Fresh West. Look at that. Let your backbone slide. Why are they dressed in tuxedos with bow ties?
Let's go.
Did these brothers have a prom to go to? Are those medallions over the bow tie tuxedos?
Only thing short would have been them putting their hand up and put their hand up, a fist up in the air.
I don't know what message they're sending me. Is it black excellence?
I don't know.
Talented 10th?
Are y'all last Spellman making a statement? What is this?
Right. I can't tell.
Outside of the dorm and people going, these weird ass niggas, and they going on to class? What is happening here?
Why aren't you smiling?
Right.
You're from Canada. I thought it was better there. You supposed to be aspirational dreams. I can't tell if y'all in the respectability or militancy.
I don't know either.
Anything could come out of these brothers' mouths. I wouldn't know what to. I wouldn't even know what to think.
Me, I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, mixed messages.
Very mixed messages.
We didn't land on Plymouth Rock to not get these white women's. Am I right? Like, I what? What do you stand for?
Excuse me, sister. Can you tap that white woman on the shoulder?
All right.
What is happening here?
See, brother, you got to pull your pants up so you can grab your gun and say, I want what's coming to me. I'm like, what?
I'm so confused by you two.
Are we robbing them? What are we
doing?
What are we doing in this scenario?
I'm so confused by this picture. That's hilarious. Thank you for the picture, baby.
Thank you, DJ Jaffa. I'm sorry that we keep laughing at Canada's finest. I'm
so sorry.
I know it's Canadians mad, man.
Mad as shit.
And it's not right. I apologize ahead of time, Canuck dude. I'm just joking. I know these y'all legends. They made it to stamp level.
Come on.
These y'all big ones.
That shit got pressed.
These y'all dogs, and here I am in America taking all my hip hop for granted.
Yeah, I am. I'm so sorry, baby.
And y'all did good too, because this could have been Drake.
Yeah.
They could have put half of Drake on there for Black History. And you wouldn't, and it would have made the whole thing laughable. Like, oh, they're not like us. Oh, we got Coons stamps now. give me a pack of them Coons stamps.
Le Coons.
Yeah, Le Coons. Le Coons. Of course, they're international stamps, because he's not loyal. Nah, I get it. I'm sorry for laughing at this, man. I hope y'all take it in the spirit that it was meant.
Right.
All right, and then the last one is from Charles from the Transmissions podcast.
Okay.
and he sent me a link to a YouTube video. It says, "Hey Rod, I thought you'd appreciate this." Okay. Let's watch it together, guys. Let's see. Will I appreciate this? He thinks I will, but will I? Oh, their stakes are high. What's gonna happen now?
In the summer of 19...
So it said the follows a message presented by Hasbro. Okay.
Summer of 1986, audiences around the world were changed forever by a film that was beyond good, beyond evil, beyond your wildest imagination.
Prime, you can't die.
Are we really killing Optimus Prime right now?
What the heck?
No!
I'm still not over it.
You killed a piece of my childhood.
现在看到还是难以接受。
It just killed me.
I'm still grieving.
You're still talking about it.
Thank you for that childhood memory.
They right. It is a core.
Yeah,
it is. I'm not joking.
6
It's
or
a
7.
core memory.
Yeah, small children. Yeah.
It's a core memory in my life. As I'm one of these people that was like
40 years ago. Yeah.
As much church as I've been to, I feel like my first real brush of like, we're all gonna die was when Optimus Prime turned gray. I was like, oh, that's death. You just don't come back. You just gone.
You just don't return.
What the fuck? Why didn't the church draw this? Cause I would have got it much sooner. I've just been
got a better understanding.
I've been going around wondering what y'all been talking about this whole time. It's just long words and F that begin with EF and T and whatever. And now look at us. I just needed a Transformers death to make me be like, oh God, what are we supposed to be doing? Do we have a solution to this? Who's our Jesus? Where's the Matrix of power?
Right? Help me understand.
To all the loyal fans, we hear you and we feel your pain.
It's rough out there, kid.
And as a gesture of goodwill, we'd like to make it up to you with
You got the touch.
the Apology Tour.
You got
what?
the power.
A year-long celebration, moment of healing for making you cry at the movies 40 years ago.
Do I hear a second on that?
Relive the heartache at fan screenings. Dance the pain away with totally awesome music. Commiserate together at events all year long. And it wouldn't be complete without Totally Rad, Please Forgive Us for Killing Optimus and Crushing Your Childhood. Figures and merch.
I would have waited an eternity for this.
40 years later, it still hits like a truck. But now you can
That's
heal
hilarious.
your past.
Why they gotta show the trauma again?
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's the equivalent of showing one of these videos was like black people getting killed by police again. Why would you show that in your apology, you sons of bitches? Take it back.
That's hilarious.
All year long.
Am I a joke to you?
Definitely, I wouldn't do it any other way at all.
It's the Transformers the Movie, The Apology Tour.
What did he say the name was?
Wait, it's actually called the Transformers the Movie?
That's a question you should ask yourself.
Let the healing begin. That's pretty funny.
Hilarious.
That's pretty good stuff, man. Thank you for sending that to me, Charles. That got me all the way through it. Let me tell you honestly. I think it was that video that made me have clarity again, guys. I'm back.
Funny.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow.
We will.
Until next time, I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah. Bye, everybody.